Bernice Herzog was born in New York City in 1928. Even though she lived in the Bronx, Westchester, later on Long Island, my mom always loved Manhattan, which she lovingly portrayed in this great abstract riverfront cityscape.
I want to be a part of it. New York, New York.
We didn't visit Manhattan as often as I would have liked in our childhood, but it was never really that far away. We knew that Mom had won a scholarship at Pratt Institute, one of the top university art programs on the East Coast. She turned down that scholarship to have our family. When she met Dad, Mom had just finished attending Textile High School in Lower Manhattan. She was a star student who won a prize from Macy's for her textile designs. Of course, Mom soon married and left her profession. They moved to Mount Vernon, New York, and later to East Meadow, Long Island, where she began raising her 3 boys. They lived in Dix Hills for 25 years, from the early 1960s until the late 1980s. During that time, the boys all went to college, became journalists, professors, and high school teachers. There were, of course, marriages and grandchildren for Mom to celebrate, and Mom did like to celebrate.
When they began de venir, quiero saber qué fue de tu vida. Quiero saber si todo se olvida para volver a empezar. Yo que siempre jugué con tu amor hasta el final, y seguro yo estaba que tú aún me querías. Hoy al ver que ya todo acabó.
My mom's legacy for me lies in her eccentric and effusive spirit, which she expressed so vividly in her paintings. Only a few of us were privileged to see those regularly. While Mom turned down her scholarship at Pratt Institute, she did go on to produce a portfolio of work that I'm proud to say was an inspiration to me personally, though I only realized it later in life. Like so many artists before her, from Impressionists to Surrealists, Mom was moved to recreate the splendor and grace of the natural world, especially flowers, which she could sketch or paint so fluently and so easily it would make you gasp. As her vision expanded, Mom looked beyond flowers to the larger world, and she began to paint landscapes. Her work begins to build a sense of place, whether on her native Long Island or nearby. And the beauty lies in the details, the colors of fall and spring, bridges, farmhouses, roads, fences, the sand dunes along the shores of Long Island, and the windswept sails of an American clipper ship from the colonial period.
Where trouble melts like lemon drops high above the...
But for me, Mom's greatest work came when she began to find her own style. She returned to nature, but her observations became more nuanced and profound. The details gave way to emotions that bring to mind the abstract expressionism of the 1960s and 1970s. And when Mom turned her gaze back to her own native New York, whether it was New York City or the beach, I think she was onto something very profound. In fact, I believe her greatest works lie in the explosion of light in her Manhattan skyline, her red-orange sunset, her mysterious blue-green abstracts, which she did toward the end of her artistic journey. Art came to me slowly and without my thinking about it. I'm thankful to you, Mom, for giving each of us a gift. You inspired me to record the landscapes of my travels, through a little machine we call a camera. I paint with light, as some writers have put it, and these are just a few of my portraits. What does the rain mean? Rain filled the night, tap, 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 the song on my roof, like a heart beating close to mine. Rain filled the night, gentle dance of water drops, you, me, dreams of 1,000 shared rainfalls. Does nature decide in the end? When the skies open and a giant column of light shines down upon us, is it the trees, the stars, the setting sun that speak the truth? Is rain like love? Both eternal.